It's Wolfy-Chan, and I am back with another manga review. And this manga is Spy Family. I've kind of heard along the wind that this isn't getting a longer run than I think it is. I've saw some YouTubers talking about it, and I was like, this might be up my alley. A little dark, a little funny, a little different. So I decided to pick it up. And I was not disappointed. We follow our main character, this bubby, Twilight, who is an assassin. Or no, he's not an assassin, he's a spy. A covert spy that can turn into anything and anyone. That's why his name is also his code name, which he doesn't have like a name. He just goes by Twilight. And Twilight gets off of his mission, does everything good, has a nice payout. And his next mission is to find a guy who only goes to this school because the son goes to this school, and to kill him, if I remember right. But the catch is that he never leaves anything, never has, like, he always has bodyguards. He's never not alone unless he's going to this elite private school where he, like, you know, goes to see his son's recitals and stuff like that. So he has to get a family, be married, and get into that school in a certain amount of time. And this is his biggest challenge yet. So what does he start off with? Well, he starts off with trying to find a girl in this town. I believe this is somewhere in Russia? Maybe? I mean, to be honest with you, it could be anywhere. I don't know. It's not really said specifically where it is, but it's really awesome, really worth it, really cool. Trying to get any details of like where it is, but so he finds an apartment, finds all the good stuff, and then he goes and finds a kid to adopt. You know, you need a kid to go to school, or you can't get into school. So he finds Anya. Anya has a cute little ability to her. She can read people's minds. And because she can do that, she sparks Twilight's interest, and she gets picked to be his daughter, which she then doesn't reveal that she is telepathic. But she's like, oh my god, he's an assassin. Or he's a spy. Oh my god, he's a spy! This is the best day ever. I better not be weird or anything, because he might not have me. She's adorable. She's an adorable little girl. By the way, this is a very thick book. Very thick manga. Very, very thick. It took me a couple days to read, if I remember right. But, to the side of that, Anya really also likes him and is trying to read his mind and do what he wants, in a sense, I think. And by doing, like, what he wants, she gets to stay with him longer. Well, she kind of toyed around a little bit and got captured. So he had to move apartments, get the little girl, get her out of that situation, all that good stuff, and then move apartments. So they do. Well, now you need a wife, a woman in this. And this is where now we are introduced to Yuri. And Yuri, ladies and gentlemen, is a spy. No, why do I keep mixing them up? She's the assassin, and her name, or her rogue name, is Thorn Princess. So we meet her, she's at, you know, her OG job, the thing that gets her enough money to live and stuff like that, and be normal, so that nobody thinks like, you're an assassin, you're gonna kill us, oh no, we're dead, yeah. So she has a normal day job, all this good stuff. Well, the guy who's helping him out, which, dude's super weird, if I remember right. Let me see if there's a really good picture of him in here. He's a sweet guy. There he is. He's the one that's helping Twilight, this buddy, is helping him on his missions and all that good stuff. Well, he finds, you know, a woman that he believes can, you know, work with them. Which, by the way, this is cute. You gotta just, God, look at the cuteness! Oh my goodness, she just really likes having a family and stuff, and she's adorable. Well, we meet her, and all this good stuff, and she's on her phone call with her brother, And she tells her brother, like, oh goodness, I have a boyfriend. Ah, what? Bye. And you know how family is. If you have a boyfriend and you didn't tell them, they get a bit infiltrated. She gets called into an assassin job as the phone princess and goes and kills people. Well, the thing is, his buddy finds her. He accidentally runs into her in a dress place to, get Aya a outfit for, the school place. And, they kind of slightly hit it off, and Yuri has never been complimented on being beautiful or anything like that. They've told her she was plain, which, I mean, that's a lie. That's a big lie. She's pretty. She a pretty lady, but, okay. And so they meet. He and she get along. He goes on a date with her to her work thing, and it takes him a little bit because he's on a job. Why were you on a job when you had to do, I would have told the dude, no, I don't have, this better take less time, and if it doesn't, you finishing the rest, nah. But there's not a lot of time, and she's about to leave the party when he comes in, pretty hot, yada yada, and he ends up blurping that they're married, and it's adorable. So they do end up getting married, and the cute spy that he is, Twilight forges the paperwork to say that they've been married for a year before, everything else. So they have to kind of cover that, all that stuff. But our little Anya telepaths that her now new mom is an assassin and her dad is a spy. And she can't tell either of them because they're on their own thing. And yada yada. Oh, goodness. She sees some things and is like, oh my goodness. There's also a cute little family excursion that they go on. And this guy ends up stealing a bag, which Yuri is not having this. Well, our little Anya, knowing that she can see it, sees the dude near the cake shop. So they went to a fancy thing, oh, what are the activities? To plan out activities for her to say to the school. So there's I go to the theater and I eat really nice food and I go, see opera and I do things. Well, she did, I believe, eat a bit, but her whole thing was oh, I want cake. Points over to the cake shop where the dude who's running with the purse is. And he's like, you may not be hungry, or you may be, but I see that there's something special. Goes, gets the dude, gives it to the old woman. They're sweet and special. So, the cute thing, I love this one. I love this. This is adorable. Look at that. Look at the family. It's so cute. It's so cute. Because they do family activities. And they go to the school. Which means, you have to go through the gauntlet, once you enter the school to be part of the school. The instant you walk in, you have to act a certain way. Be good and tidy, and you gotta look good, and you gotta, or there you will be selected out, yada yada. The headmaster is totally slightly obsessed with Twilight, because Twilight apparently is perfect. Okay, dude, I think you have a man crush, and we need to talk, but okay. Because the headmaster is like, oh, he's perfect. No, he's not. He's perfect. Wait, is he royalty? Wait, has he... And then you get to the final interview, which, has everybody, and everyone's kind of doing things together, and it's really funny because everything dirties their outfits or makes holes in their outfit or something like that. And the cute thing is, they have 5 or 6 outfits for just in case something happens. When have you ever planned that something might happen, so you should have extra clothes on you? I get if you go swimming or you go to an ice arena, or you go and you're doing an activity that you might have to change clothes for, or it's might be too warm there or too cold there, and you might bring, an extra coat or one outfit. Who brings 3 or 5 just in case things happen? Like, this man has a top hat and everything, and change clothes. So the interviews are very hardcore, like very hardcore. It makes kids cry and everything. And you could be eliminated like that. So they go through the interview, and of course, they answer each of these chairmen of different boards answers. The head elite master asks, certain questions. He loves them. The other guy, who I believe has glasses, I can't remember, what is he? 59 years old, English teacher, and housemaster of dormitory Michael Hall. So he is an English teacher. So this English teacher, he asks certain questions as well, and Twilight has practiced these questions and everything. Well, Mr. Chubba-Wubby, who his whole family financed this place in the very beginning, so they kind of slid him into this position. Like, okay, here you go. He presses buttons in not the fun way, and even I want to see him accidentally trip down a flight of stairs 5 times. He doesn't press buttons. He digs at the button and rips it out from your flesh. And, the whole story is that Anya's mom is, she's dead, and he had to get married to Yuri. And, it's really touching, and it's really sad, because Anya never had a family. She had one, it seemed like, for a little bit, and then something happened, and they're gone now. So she's been an orphan for a very, very long time. And Twilight also kind of grew up with, he was in a poor thing and all that good stuff, and just is not great about any of that stuff. And so is Yuri. And of course, he pokes a question that makes Anya sad, which is, who is a better mommy? The one that you used to have, or Yuri? And you have to be honest. You can't lie in these things. And she's like, I've never really had a mom. And so she's, she gives them perfect 100s and stuff like that. And then so then who do you like better? And it's like, Twilight's like, that's not really respectful. And he's like, either answer it or I'm going to score you accordingly. And I'm like, that is not a question you ask a family who's had someone die. And that is not a question you ask a child who lost their mother, hypothetically. You don't ask who's better. You just don't. And that's when you get this, heart-wrenching scene with Anya. No. No. And Yuri gets mad at it because, she cares for the kid and cares for the situation. And Twilight, I love this section of it because Mama gets pissed, Dad is ultra pissed, and breaks the table. Straight up breaks the table. You don't get to treat his little girl badly, even if it's an adopted one. And you do not get to do anything. And the coolest part of the end of this one, the headmaster is not having it either. So, they lovingly, the family doesn't know, but the headmaster's invite them in and say that they're okay to be in this school. Because that waffle? No. We don't associate with that man anymore. I hate him. All this good stuff. Also, the headmaster's whole thing is elegance. Okay, But they have a cute little thing of just kind of being a sweet little family. And it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. And it's really heartwarming that even though they aren't pure blood family and they haven't known each other for a long time, that they kind of make a family together, even if it's not like super hardcore. And in all honesty, I love it. It's gritty enough, it's sweet enough, it's lighthearted enough, and it's touching enough for me to be like, I recommend. It does have a bit of blood and stuff like that, so I wouldn't recommend this for like people who are younger. But I would definitely recommend if you love a good story and you love like the spies, assassins kind of thing, I definitely recommend it. Throwing a telepathic kid in the mix, ladies and gentlemen, it's good. It is a good story, and I really love this. I would love to see how it goes. Even if it's a short, like 3 or 4 manga, I hope they do this series justice, because in all reality, like, I love it. I love it. This is worth a read. Definitely is. So, if you like this video, definitely leave it in the comment section below. Have you started reading Spy Family? What are your thoughts on it? And do you like it? I really love it so far. And definitely don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more anime, manga, something new, something old, something different in the future. And definitely do not forget to follow me on Twitter or Facebook for any shenanigans I ensue. And I hope that you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Wolfy-Chan out. Bye.